Loan amortization schedules. When a loan is paid off through a series of regular payments, it is said to be amortized, which means queued off. For each payment, which is the same amount, each payment is the sum of the portion for the principal and the portion for the interest. With each successive payment, the interest portion will be decreasing, where the portion of the principal will be increasing. And the table that shows the status of the mortgage is called a loan amortization schedule. For example, this table shows the loan amortization schedule. As for each payment, there will be the same amount paid every month, and the sum of the principal and the interest for each of the payment is the same. But as you keep paying, as you keep making the monthly payment, the portion for the interest will be decreasing, where the portion of the principal will be increasing over time. And then at the end, the loan will be queued off or it will be amortized. So that means you finish off the loan. Let's see example. Example 1, prepared a loan amortization schedule for the first 2 months of the mortgage loan shown in the table. The problem provide you the rate, which is 9.5. We're going to make a list. This is the R, which is 0.095. Amount of the mortgage, which is $130,000. Monthly payment is $1,357.50. The number of monthly payments will be 180 months, the term 15 years, 15 times 12. So that's why we get the total month going to be 180 months. So to complete the table, that means we're going to find out what we, for the monthly payment, going to be portion for the interest and the other portion for the principal. Now we're going to compute for the first payment, how much will be going to the portion, the interest, and how much of the payment will go as the portion of the principal. To calculate this, so we're gonna work on the interest for 1 month. So for the payment number 1, we compute the interest for a month, for this month or this payment. The formula is I equals PRT, which is the same formula that you saw in the earlier section. The P is the loan. The first payment, the loan amount would be $130,000. And the R, which is the rate, 0.095, but this is the rate per year. But the time, since we do it for this month, so the time going to be 1/12 because not the entire year, just 1 out of 12 portion of the year. So the interest for this month is computed to be $1,029.17. Okay, and then we're going to add the value into the table. The portion for the interest for the first payment is 1029.17. And after that, we can compute. So then what would be the portion for the principal for the rest of the payment? Is going to be the monthly payment, subtracted by the interest of this month. The monthly payment is 1357.50 subtracted by the interest, which is 1029.17, and it comes out to be 328.33 as the portion for the principal. So we're gonna record it on the table. the 328.38. So the last part, we're going to compute what is the balance of the loan for the first payment. After the first payment, the balance of the loan would be the total loan, which is 130,000, subtracted by the portion from the principal, which is 328.33, and the number for the balance will be 129,671.67, and we put in at the end of the row here 129,671.67. So this is for the first payment, and we complete the first month of the amortization schedule. And then we're gonna keep doing the same way for the second payment. So PMT, or the payment number 2. Calculate the interest for this month. Would be I equals P times R times T, and the P is the balance. I'm gonna write here. And the R is the 0.095. The T is 1/12, so we can write the balance at the second payment is the value at the end of the first row, which is 129,671.67, and then multiply by the rate, which is 0.095. The amount of the time is 1/12 of the year, which is 1 month. And then the interest portion for this payment will be 1,026.57. So we put the number in the table as 1,02657. As you see, the value of the interest is decreasing or less than the interest amount of from the first payment. And the next part we could calculate, so what would be the portion that goes to the principal or take away from the loan as a principal. The principal payment gonna be the monthly payment, which is the fixed amount 1,357.50, subtracted by the interest 1,026.57, and the value comes out to be 330, sorry, let me clean up, 330.93. And I make a note here, so this is the monthly payment, which is the fixed value. And the amount here, this is the interest for this month. So we put the number in the table as the portion that goes toward to the principal. This is 330.93, which makes sense because the amount for the interest is coming down. So then the principal amount will go up. And then the last part, we could compute the balance of the loan after this payment. The balance would be the loan from the previous row, or the balance from the previous row, or 129,671.67, subtracted by the portion of the principal for this payment, which is 330.93. So this quantity comes here, and then this is the balance. I'm gonna put the note again. So this is the balance from payment number 1. So then the quantity for the balance of the loan, the number for the balance of the loan will be 129,340.74. And this number will be recorded on the table 129,340.74. So we complete the loan amortization schedule for the first 2 payments, or the first 2 months, and the balance is coming down. So on this table, you can see that we completed the first 2 payments or the first two rows of the table. If we use the Excel spreadsheet and compute the same way, eventually after the 180 payments, the loan is killed or we finish off the table. And the trend of the value of the interest, as you keep paying the loan, the amount of the interest for each payment is less and less and less, where the principal gonna be more portion that goes toward to the balance, and the balance is killed off over time, and then at the end of 180 months the loan is completed.